Hello, Sushi Kins and Sushi Quins. This is your WWE YouTube World Sushi Heavyweight Champion. You can acknowledge me as a head of the Sushi Buffet. Okay, happy November, guys. This is a month of November now. This is Monday Night Raw episode November, the first episode. It's been a good episode. We go bring the storylines here, and also matches, bring the matches, and you backstage. It'll be amazing, and bring the interviews. So we're gonna dive in here. Okay, so the opening segment is this is only is an interview spot with Bulldog Barrio. It's talking about Becky Lynch as SummerSlam. That's August on the video. Yes, I did a projections and having access on Edge's Predator channel. You can check it out. Um, but I know that, Bulldog. I know that. And Sasha Banks doesn't make it at SummerSlam. That's August on the video. Yes, but that's real. But why? That's the question. Leave some comments below. Um, doesn't make it as I'm saying. And Commander would should be the substitute as SummerSlam last August official. I know that. But she has a SmackDown when some of her accomplishments. But yeah, but we can move on. But Commander will find a way to get her daughter back. But okay, there's a wall by the way. But on the wall with seven, wall when seven, we don't know. But we can move on. So we got um some this year. Also, World War Rumble last January on this year, and it also WrestleMania last April of this year. Also, the Raw Women's Championship and Walk Away to pay out. Okay, yes. I want Bianca to win the match over Becky Lynch to steal that Raw Women's Championship because I need new face in WWE company, so that's why. And let's go move on to the interview with Becky Lynch. It's talking about Bianca Barrio. Of course, two interviews two interviews back to back. About Bianca Barrio at SummerSlam last August on the video. Well, Becky is pregnant. Yes, I'm maternity leave. That's awesome. She have a baby, by the way. That's perfect. Um, and couple of months, and now she's back, better than ever, and walking away to pay out. Yes. So it's a Wild Women sibling, going Wild Women sibling, and I want Blanco to win the match. Yes, after that was a Wild Women sibling match. We got Blanco Barrio versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch with dance. Up goes his just again. She had thrown that with the tobacco baton off. He was and then she hits it with Blanco Barrio and then pull up the dates and so he'll go to 1, 2, 3. Guys, stop getting Becky like we be that so see the look, see the way to win that Japanese to stay on that. But let's move on to that. So we got an interview with the Mysterios. Is talking about Austin Theory, and Austin Theory is talking to the Mysterios, and about a selfie, a pixel. Okay, we can do something pixel. But that's why Austin Theory was a pixel for Polygus. Come on. Um, and walking away to pay out. Okay, I know Austin Theory is getting selfies. Why getting selfies with a legend like Rey Mysterio or Seth Hardy? Let me see the comments below. But okay, here's a match. Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory. Austin Theory wins the match by DQ. Okay, why Austin Theory to win? because Dominic Mysterio slapped Austin Theory's face. Okay, that's stupid. Don't do that, Dominic. But okay. Um, and then Austin Theory is gaining a survey rather than the Mysterio suspended with the referee and there. That's stupid. Okay, but that's the story. But it's not story now. Let's just adding that mess there and okay, let's move on. To Seth Rollins is talking about the contract for the match for the WWE Championship against Speaky. And here with Speaky is talking to Seth Rollins about last week. Speaky congrats Seth Rollins in the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match for the number one contenders match. Thank you for that. And Seth Rollins is now shaking his hand, and Seth Rollins is laughing, and Biggie face go him. Yeah, he's laughing into Biggie's face and go no, talking to Seth Rollins about last week. Biggie could crush Seth Rollins in the Fair Play Downer match for the number one contenders match. Thank you for that, Biggie. But Seth Rollins is now shaking Biggie's hand, and Seth Rollins is slapping into Biggie's face. Because, stop, come on. Um, face, who is the face? Slapping his face, and go Seth Rollins, Pink Panther. Thank you, is actually laughed a single. I love that saying, and thank you, Biggie. And Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins remember that Seth Rollins is standing in this very between to Shannon speaking in a WWE Championship. And Big E said to Seth Rollins, to just start speaking in the WWE Championship. And Big E said to Seth Rollins, you have to own it. Yes, I have to own it, Seth. Um, and then Seth Rollins won the contract, and he shook Big E's hand, and Big E wouldn't shake his hand. Seth Rollins' hand. That's true. Um, and Seth Rollins' hand. And Seth Rollins called Big E and Fine Shepard, and Big E defeated Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre with a money back cash in. Thank you for that, Seth. Bobby Lashley. And Piggy is Anderson Seth Rollins in a WWE Championship match, 2-hour Raw. Yeah, come on. But Seth Rollins, said after the Fair 4-Way Dollar match, number contender match, last week, and the handle himself before that. And here is Kevin Owens is talking to Biggie and Seth Rollins about last week the Fatal Dynamite match, Coachella match, and Jonas and Biggie for the WWE Championship tonight on Raw. And someone said tonight on Raw. To Jonas Biggie for the WWE Championship tonight on Raw. And with Biggie. Biggie says Biggie to, yeah, well, accepted coming over to the silence. And Seth Rollins walking away, and Kevin Owens and Biggie are talking and moving to pay out. Thank you for that. Thank you. It's a long segment, but overall, it's a great segment. But only Seth Rollins not move on, not Biggie and winning him as later night, so they can move on. To honor today, Queen Zelina is talking to Carmella backstage, and then they are talking to Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley. Are talking about and walking away, but they are talking to the Christian and Kamala about Nikki ASH to sanction them in a tag team match, and they accept the silence and they are walking away to pay out. Perfect. Here's a match. for the um and SummerSlam Contenders match because Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley versus Queen Selena and Carmella. They will actually win the match. Okay, that's perfect because I don't know have a doctor opportunity. We don't know, but we can move on. Do um because yes, to Big E is talking to the other economy is about Seth Rollins and they will helping out Big E. Thank you for that, but Big E is head up by himself. Also Finn Balor and we're going to pay out. Okay, so we got um Phil Mayhem is going soon to pay out. Yes, Phil's coming to Raw. That's perfect. I hope he has a strong one with Phil. Come on. Those are going below. But we got Finn Balor versus Side Gable. Finn Balor wins a match. Okay, let's just add into that Phil. It's not a storyline, but okay, we can move on to Widow is screaming backstage and so Trick Maverick and Kate Rakazawa and also Ruth. And also the Dirty Dogs. It's talking to Widow about Wayne Norton. Also, they are having a match against the Street Puppets uh, tonight on Raw, and they are and that while that is championships and the Dirty Dogs are walking away to pay out. Okay, that's perfect because I hope they lose because I think that we're gonna that the match. The Street Puppets versus Dirty Dogs they win. Up goes. After the match, almost a dozen other darkness into the barricade, also Monster Sport as well, and Widow strikes almost, slamming Widow into the South Steel airplane, and Randy Orton and almost a best to pay out. Okay, what is that? His question. Why almost is attacking that with purpose? I hope it's done with SSLs and almost and the purpose. Let me see comments below. But we're gonna move on. To the interview with Gemini Priest is talking about a T-ball and we're going to pay out. Okay, but perfect. So we got Gemini Priest versus T-ball in a no devoted against this match. Gemini Priest wins the match. Okay, that's perfect because this is only myself, but only a data opportunity for T-ball would be amazing. But I'm not going to happen. But okay, and we got after the match about the Blues, and Commander Seas is talking to Dominic Breeze about the Blues is adding Dominic Breeze in a United States Separation match to pay out. That's next week. Mr. Gum Speedo. He's gonna be amazing. But we can move on. We can move on to Wesley is talking to Sam Morrison, and also is sneaks on six up on Wesley. And Kurokasawa is like Mapper is chasing Wesley down. And Wesley walks away, and all truth Kurokasawa and Sam Wilson are talking. Also, set Mapper to pay out. Okay, let's do. Please ban that title, please. Come on. But we're gonna move on to Becky Lynch live after on Wall of to pay out. Okay, we're going to interview with Becky Lynch is talking about Blanca Barrio and won that war with championship. And here was Steve Morgan, face to face with Becky Lynch and walking away to pay out. That's a crucial. Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch for the war women's championship. This is comes below. But because only all the silver flat, this is comes below. But we're gonna move on here. So Seth Rollins is talking to Tommy Owens about Biggie and that WWE championship and very forward down a match, my number one contender match, and that's week, and Seth Rollins is not going to pay out. I know that, Seth, but you can not get a dollar opportunity. No way. We need big heavy lifters. Come on, do that Mikado, but that's yeah. So then who's the main event here? We got Big E versus Kevin Owens. Big E with the match. Thank you for Big E because this duo happy lifters will both time ever match, and that's a great spot still. And after the match, Kevin Owens is talking to Big E about Seth Rollins, yes, and Simon and Silence and Seth Rollins in a match next week. That's perfect because he will tomorrow Seth Rollins. And then and Big E did a big ending on Kevin Owens. Why do a big ending on Kevin Owens? Oh, but okay. And Big E face to face with Seth Rollins and Dr. Kevin Owens to pay out. And that is it. And that's a good episode because that is really cool. Only Big E to win that title because I want uh, have to live to take that away. So that's why. So that's a good episode. So I got him. Also I got him and him. Oh, about no. We got him, then him, then him, then him. And that is it for that is it for the episode there. And that is it. So that's a, so tomorrow is a NXT episode. And we can stay tuned to that. So thank you for watching this guys. And please sub a like, comment, subscribe. And don't on your notification bell. Never miss a upload. And please, when second on the boss, sponsor me on my YouTube channel. This is channel. And enter benefits to please. And please share to family and friends. And please communicate with me. And please follow me at Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter. And every time with that, I have two words for you. Sushi, yeah!